Hello, gorgeous. Welcome to the Witch's Oracle. I'm Nina, and today's January the 14th of the new 2020. So, what does that make today? January is the first month and the 14th day. So, that's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So, 1 and 9 is 10. So, today is karma. Today is about karma. If you don't know numerology, that's what I just did. So January is the first day of the first month. Oh my gosh. This is why I really need to learn how to edit, because mistakes are often made. January is the first month. It's the 14th day and the year 2020. So January is the first of 14. So you would do 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 4, right? Is 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Because 2 plus 0 is 2, 2 plus 0 is 2. So 4 and 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9, plus 1 is 10 if you go backwards. Okay, so today is all about karma. Excuse me. I'm going to be using the Tarot Wonderland, and I'm going to be backing that up with the Enchanted Tarot, and the Oracle is the Animal Spirit. And as always, I'm using my numerology as well as my astrology. So let's start out with my astrological cards and see who and what we're reading for today. So I always like everyone to witness my shuffle, so everyone knows it's not a setup. I didn't pre-pull cards, because my readings can get really crazy, and people will be like, that can't be real. Well, you're watching it for yourself, and it's real. So let's see what the cards bring us. What I like to do is what I call let Jesus take the wheel. So if cards refuse to go away, Cancer. So we're doing a Cancer reading for today. And glasses are going to be necessary for me to see. Let's get those on. I just want to make sure. It kind of looks like my camera is blurry. Is it not? There we go. Okay. Whew, I thought I was going blind there for a minute. I'm good. So we're reading for Cancer. Cancer is a 4, which is perseverance. So we're going to persevere through this karma. Next, I like to go ahead and pull 2020, so I'll leave that there. Okay. These are my numerology cards. So let's get these shuffled. Okay. And that's all she wrote for that. Okay. Forgiveness. 9 and 6. Okay, 9 is complete. 6 is love. Complete love is forgiveness. Next we have adventure. That's a star seed, 5 and 5. You don't add those together. It's kind of like 5 to the next power. So if you think 5 is one thing, try 2 5s. That's like 2 times. So 5 is change. So this is change upon change. Change upon change is adventure. Next we have pride. So we have the beginning complete. Now that's interesting because 1 and 9 is 10. And today is the 10th. Today is all about karma. So someone's pride has brought about their karma. There needs to be forgiveness today. And today is, someone had a little bit of an adventure today. Something kind of off the skew happened today. So we have those three things going on. Also here we have a 9 and a 6, which is 15. So we have the beginning of change. We have that. And then 15 is 6, which is love. So loving, adventure, and karma. So forgiveness, adventure, and pride. So those are the things that we are working on. So I do my oracle at the end. So let's start off with the Tarot in Wonderland. And in case people have never seen certain decks that I have, I always like to show the box, how the box works, what the book looks like. So if they want to go back and look at any of my unboxings, everything is listed. Everything I've purchased online, for the most part, I'm pretty sure everything is still available. Most decks that I buy are in the $20 range, $30 at the most. There's a few decks I own that are extravagant, but they're few and far between. So this book is amazing. Read it cover to cover. It will not disappoint. And there is your beautiful box. There's your gorgeous deck. It does not it does not come edged. I edged it myself. Okay, so we'll put that back over there. Now I'm going to keep these in sight, just for anyone else that comes and is watching this. They'll see that we're reading for Cancer on the 14th, and that's our numerology. So let's get these shuffled. Oh, there's a lot of cards. A lot. Okay. I'm gonna take what they tell me to take. Okay. Oh, let's look at the last. I always like to see what's at the bottom of the deck, because sometimes the bottom of the deck will tell a story. So I don't want people to think I went back and changed anything. So 8 of Swords. Okay, so we'll leave that there. All right, we got a lot of cards. Let's get started. 8 of Wands. Wands are action. 8 is manifest. So manifesting action, taking action, moving forward. The Devil. The devil's in the details. Choosing not the best option. Sometimes it alludes to addictions, doing things that we know we should not be doing is usually, or someone else. So what you have to realize in these readings is if these cards aren't about you, then they're about someone in your life, and you have to make that definition, that choice to decide and be real with yourself. Is this you or is it them? Are you the jerk or are they the jerk? Are you the good guy or are they the bad guy? And it could change card to card to card to card. So you just have to decide who's who. As I'm reading, you know yourself, you know your life, you know what's going on. I am simply a messenger delivering this message to you. I can interpret it to what I feel, what I'm seeing at the end. But during this read, I want you to interpret for yourself, because this is about you. You clicked on this video. Fate brought you to this. This message is for you. Okay. Excuse my sniffling, but that's just what we're going to do here. My hands are a little tied up. 2 of Swords. Swords are our thoughts, our mind, our thinking. 2 is... 2 could be partnership, 2 could be decision. You've got 2 choices. You know what I mean? 2 of Swords usually is confusion, needing to make a decision. You can see she's got the swords up. She's in defensive mode. She's got a blindfold on, but clearly if she put the swords down, she could take the blindfold off. So she's kind of choosing to not really see the options. And I know that makes sense to you right now. We have the Cheshire Cat in the background, so there's some conflict going on. You can go this way or that way. You can see here there's a storm brewing, but the waters are still calm. So you definitely have blinders on right now. The Knight of Cups. Cups represents emotions. So having to do with emotions. With the Knight, it's usually kind of taking action, emotional. The Page is usually a messenger. The Knight is usually taking action. The Queen is expressing, and the King is, in charge of and protective and all of that. So if you think about it, the King is like the ruler, the masculine, the father. The Queen is the emotional caretaker, nurturer, mother. The Knight is usually masculine, younger energy. And the Page is the deliverer of a message. The Ace of Pentacles, the beginning, the start of. Pentacles represents domestic, home, business, work, money, that type of thing. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back to this one because I have something to say about this one, but I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna come back. We have another Knight, the Knight of Swords. So clearly here you can see coming in, riding in hot. It's got a sword raised up. It's ready for battle. Remember, swords represent our thoughts, our mind, our mental well-being, the way we think, that type of thing. So you're kind of like holding true and strong to your beliefs that you have. The Star. Wow. So some people say the Star is the wish card. There's a couple of cards that represent the wish card, but if you look here in the water, her glove and her fan are down in the water. It's kind of like interfering with her reflection. So something is amiss in this particular case. So what it is that you're wanting, are you sure that is you? It's having to do with this card here. Something with this card here. Something's connective there. The King of Swords. So now you have the King. So you have the Knight and the King. So with the way that your mind is right now, kind of holding strong and fighting that battle and in defensive here with these swords. Oh, and another sword, the Six of Swords. Time to move on, time to flee. It's time to let this situation go, to move away from it. The Tower. Everything having to kind of end and start anew. And that's where this one's coming in over here. These two right here have to do with that. And the Ace of Wands, there you go, the beginning of taking action. That's there. That's what that is. Letting this go and letting this new thing start. And that has to do with this one right here as well. So forgiveness, either given or taken. A new adventure, letting go of that old thing and taking a chance with that new. This is pride. All this sword stuff is the pride. Okay, so that's going to bring about all of this. letting that go, time to move on, is going to bring this. All this stuff here. And see how these are connective over here. Cancer is the card of feeling, very deep feeling, very emotional. Cancers are very, very emotional, very deep feelers. Let me see something here. Let me look at the bottom of the deck and let me see what's... Yeah. Okay, so the Eight of Swords. So that's what we're talking about here. Self-imprisoned. You're not wanting to see what's going on. You're self-imprisoned. All of this stuff in all of this stress and everything in your mind, and time to move forward, time to let all that go. Let the tower crash down. Let it completely disintegrate, and then it's time to start a whole new deal. Whole new deal. Let it go. Forgive, adventure, let go of that pride, let karma, start a whole new karmic bank account in a sense. This devil, all this stuff. This Eight of Wands, taking action, is moving forward. You have to take action to let that all go, to be able to move forward. The Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is very Leo energy, Sagittarian energy. This is pride. Pride, 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 pride. All day pride on that one. All day pride. Because you felt very dissatisfied. You felt very, I don't know if it was bored, jealous, envious. I don't know what was going on there. But, all this is kind of like done and gone. But look at what's coming. Do you see this? Look at this. Look at what's coming. You're being offered this love. You're being offered this love is coming in. And this opportunity is coming in domestically. Love and home, job, all of this anxiety, all of this fret, it's time for all that to go away. All that to go away. Look at, again. Look at this, given this cup. This is what needs to be focused on right here. Okay? Right there. So that's... Because if you do, then everything's going to be so much better. So much better. Feeling very satisfied here. Control the 7. You've got personal growth, planning financial future. You've got temperance, so, keep things in moderation. You've got the World, and then that's where it stops. So, yeah, that's a clear message. I don't even need to go in and get clarifiers, because this is, it can't be clearer. Wow. Letting all that stuff go, it's not easy, but it's harder to hold on to, if that makes any sense. It's harder to hold on to than it is to let it go. All right, I'm going to bring in my oracle. Again, it's the Spirit Animal Oracle. And this is the deck. This is your box. And there's your book, which is really nice. Love this. If you don't have this, I highly recommend it. It's absolutely glorious and stunning. I started to edge it. But I haven't completed it yet. Okay. when the cards don't jump out really tall and, you know, out there, it's a little bit tricky for me to figure out which cards I'm supposed to pull or not pull. Okay. Eight. Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. So let's go back in here because I know. So we have the 9. So we have the 9s here. The Page of Cups. We have the 4 of Cups. We have the King of Cups. So let's get our cups over here. And we have our swords, our swords, our swords. Lots and lots of swords. We have our wands. We have more swords, pentacles, stars. Okay, so we have the 8 of Wands. So with this 8 of Wands, then there's our 8. So we have 8 is manifestation. So manifesting action. Life is a mystery. So with this adventure card here, that's what's going on here with this 8. It's adventure. It's mystery. Life, you just never know. You never know what's, you know, what's what here. 31. So we have 3 and 1. So communication for the individual and perseverance, going back to that perseverance, going back to that 4, which is Cancer. Groundhog Spirit, time to let it go. Time to let it go. And then we have this card here, moving on. Moving on. Time to let it go. Okay. Butterfly Spirit, 11. Intuitive. Intuitive starseed number. Transformation is beautiful. Transforming. So again, that's going here with this tower. Yes, it has to come crashing down, and yes, it's scary, and yes, you have to rebuild, but you know what? Then you build it bigger and better. It's transforming from this to this into something more beautiful. Okay? Bee Spirit, 7. 7 is that personal growth I was talking about earlier with that 7. With personal growth, sweet results await. Where is our... Did we have... Trying to see. 9, 2... Oh, it was at the bottom of the deck. I was like, I know there was one somewhere. So personal growth, sweet results await. So karma, okay? If you change, take the blinders off and change and go this other direction and move forward, sweet results will await. That's karma. That's for today. Chameleon Spirit, 1 and 4. So the beginning of perseverance and then change, it's 5. There's our adventure. Act as if. So, you know, when in Rome, do as the Romans. You know, there's a very old saying that says that. Act as if. If you want to get a promotion, act as if you've already gotten it. You know, that whole kind of theory of dress for the job you want, not the dress you have. You know, that whole thing. Elephant Spirit. Patience and change. 7. That's going back to this. Patience and change. 7. Personal growth. Sweet results await. Learn from the past. Learning from all of this stuff that happened. When you move on, if you don't learn, you're going to keep making the same mistakes again and again and again. You have to learn the lesson, admit that you didn't handle it correctly, find a new way, and move forward. Lastly, we have the Canary Spirit, 1 and 2. So, the beginning of patience and communication. 1 and 2 is 3. 3 is communication, collaboration, celebration, creativity, all the C's. Sing your own song. Just be you. Don't try to be somebody else. Don't try to be who people, when it says act as if, okay, being a chameleon is fine, but just always remember you're still a chameleon. Don't be a chameleon and try to be a bird. Do you know the difference? Sing your song, be you. And you can still fit in and blend in and act as if, but don't lose who you truly are. So, there is our reading for today. Cancerian energy here. So if you're a Cancer or you're dealing with a Cancer, then this reading was for you today. I hope this resonated. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you want a free tarot read, I do them 100% for free. Message, comment below. Do all the click, like, subscribe things you do. If you want a free read, just mention that you would like one. I'll get in contact with you. I do them. I can either send them to you or I can give you my number. You can call me. I'll do it over the phone. There's no charge. 100% for free. I do it because I have a gift and I think I'm really good. And you can tell me if I'm wrong or not. But I have not had a complaint thus far. And hopefully down the road, I'll get enough people and enough word of mouth with my amazing readings that I will get the internet to pay me and no one else ever will have to. Not the people I read for, like sponsors. Do you know what I mean? So, sorry about my sickety-sick voice and sniffles, but that's life. That's what goes on in the world. And thanks for watching.